Salam everyone, hello and welcome. This is Aya. In today's video I'm going to take you with me for a tour on my crafty corner or crafty studio or craft room. No, I wouldn't say craft room because this room belonged to my daughter Mariam, but it is a big room, so I decided to divide it. So I took a half and she took the other half. And this is a warning also, this video is really long, it's like half an hour, so please grab like a cup of coffee or tea. So let's get started. So the first thing, I have this hanger, I don't know what you call this. I bought it from either Amazon or Target. This was a long time ago. So I put anything related to the cameras or to the lights, anything tech. Okay, that's mouthful. And also I bought some cards here inside that I received from friends, and if you would like to send me a card, I'll be happy and I will send you a card in return. So if you would like to do that, just write in the comment below and I will contact you privately. And this is my picture with my family. Yes, and for those who were asking me, are you Saudi? No, I'm Egyptian, born and raised in Saudi Arabia. Yes. So the first section I have in my room, this catty, and I bought this from Target. So this is the first box, and it has all types of silicone mold, so I use it either for resin or for clay. The second what do you call this tray? I don't know. It's photography props like flowers, stems, ribbons, lights, candles. So I use it as a decorative element when I take picture for my project. Moving to the next or the second section. So I have here my favorite books, some in Arabic, some in English, novels, and maybe 3 or 4 novels, and the other is like something related to my field. This is like psychology. Also I have resin. I'm not a resin expert or artist at all, but I really like how the resin turn out when you use it with alcohol, inks, or makeup powder. So that's why I would like you to try it. I have here also dried flour for the resin, crushed glasses or glass, I don't know. This is from Michael. And I made these coaster. They look really good, but I have a bad lighting, sorry for that. And I did a video for that. And also I did this resin with alcohol inks. I'm gonna show you now the ceiling to say that because when we came to US, and I told my husband they forgot to do a lighting in the like built-in lights in the ceiling, and the guy told us, no, we don't do that usually. You have to buy your own lights. So this was a surprise. Anyway, now moving to the dolls. I love really Tilda dolls, so I just searched on Etsy handmade Tilda. So I came across so many amazing artists or sewer, what do you call them? So some of them from Russia, from Slovakia, Ukraine, and she is my favorite one. She's the tallest and she's my favorite. Moving to this carpet, I bought this from Spain, from a city called Granada. And the guy who sold us this one, he was from Morocco, and he told us this is a handmade and it takes from 2 to 3 weeks just sewing this, because everything is a handmade. I really appreciate any handmade, and I bought 3 carpets. I remember this, and the blue one, I will show it later, and there is a yellow one, but I think I left it either in Saudi Arabia or in Egypt. I don't remember, but it's a safe hand. Okay, so let's move now for the third section. Above this organizer, it's like things belong, to my daughter. So for mixed media stuff, this is the first section. So I have this fridge bins and has all type of gesso, like clear gesso, white gesso, 3D gloss gel, black gesso, anything gesso. I really like it. I use it a lot in mixed media. Then I have this product. This is a new one to color the metals. I just bought it, but I don't remember what do they call it? I don't know. Anyway, moving to the next section. This is sprays. My daughter used them a lot when she do what do you call it, Play-Doh. So she ruined most of them. Next, moving to anything, a distress pain, distress stain. This one, anything Tim Holtz will be in this section. And I have also Lindy Stem Gang spray, but this is new. I didn't use them because I don't want to use them unless I finish, the first one. But I think my daughter will finish them for me. Moving to alcohol inks, so I have all colors of alcohol inks, and I have also here Nuvo drops. I don't use them a lot. However, it's nice to have a couple of them just to try them out, or if you need them. So I have this section. Moving down, I have Fenabar metallic acrylic paint, and I love this product so much. They are really good paint, and they are metallic in the same time. It's, I think, by Prima. Then I have pastel by John Davenport, and I have waxes, and I use this wax in the last 3 or 4 videos when I do some mixed media. It's amazing. I have also oil pastel. This product also is fantastic. It reacts with water. It reminds me of gelatos. Also, I have here some pastel. Moving down, I have Distress Oxide spray, and I wish that I bought the whole set because they are amazing. I was doubting how they will react on paper, but when I tried them, I love them, and I'm planning to buy the whole set, but I don't have place, so I have to destash something to get the Distress Oxide. This is a gold ink, and finally I have Dilution paint, which I really love and use a lot. And yes, I have these affordable paint, this for my daughter and sometimes for myself if I want to try something new. Moving to stenciling, I have anything paste, texture paste, modeling paste, glitter paste, sand paste, cracked paste, anything paste will be here. And I usually keep with them like an old credit card or any card you can keep, so you can spread the paste evenly. For me it's better than the spatula. Also, I have Nuvo embellishment mousse and Copic refill. Usually I don't refill my Copic, I just buy a new one. I just use them as alcohol inks if I want to do any art with alcohol inks. Yes. Moving down this section, I don't use it. I do not use it a lot, and I know it's messy. So this is glitters, chunky glitter, fine glitters. I think Recollection brand, and some from Prima, and some from Distress glitter. Also, I have Gladen flakes, and I really would like to try them one day, and I hope so. Then I have some threads and felt and stuff, but I don't use it as quite as often. Moving down, I have these beads, and I put them in a mason jars, and also this is for mixed media, to cover them with the gesso, then paint them. Also, I have some flakes and some vintage buttons by Prima. In this box, I have jewelry. I used to make jewelry, but now I stopped. I don't know. For me, if something really catch my eye, I really like to try it out, then I stop making it. But I still have the stuff. Maybe I'm gonna alter them, or maybe I will do it someday. But now, no. Okay, so this is the third section in my crafty corner. So this is for mixed media. Moving for the fourth section, which I have all displayed my artwork or my mixed media. This box has my cards I made, and I have 2 cards which I would like to send to our friends. Also, I have books, educational books like for watercolor, for drawing, for mixed media, my planners, my journals. Yeah, so I keep them here. I like to educate myself. Yes, I take courses, and also I like to buy books. I have here is a Spanish book because my third language is Espanol. So this book is like 10 years old, and I still keep it since I was in a college. This book also, I love it. It's like special to me. This was given by my husband when we were engaged, and this is his first gift to me in my birthday. At that time, I was doing like pre-master at Harvard Extension School, and the professors were asking for a book where I don't know where to get it and how to get it, but he's kindly, I don't know how he get it to me. Anyway, so yes, my major was about the brain and these stuff. So yeah, so I keep this book on top. Yeah, my studies and oh, okay, it reminds me of really good days, but was just very hard. Anyway, um, classes over there are really difficult. I remember I was crying because homework and assignments and this stuff. But also my I don't know, because even my course was really special because it was given by two professors. They were married, but we're planning to do like part one and part two. We finished part one, and after 2 weeks they emailed us that the professor, his name was Brian, he passed away, and his wife Stephanie, Professor Stephanie, she just stopped teaching. I don't know forever or what, because they have like 6 children, and he had cancer. And oh my gosh, I never felt that he's sick. He was an amazing professor. So I have really a special content by both of them, and that's why I just want to share this kind of education, but for now, really, I just stop. Anyway, I know this is a boring topic, so let's move for the interesting stuff and go back to crafty stuff. So I have here, what do you call it? Design paper. I love design paper or pattern paper. I just buy them. Sometimes I buy two, or sometimes I buy three. I know this is bad, but what can I do? So I have here like 6x6 and 8x8 sizes. And now let's move to down and eye. And yes, if you're following me on Instagram, you will see that sometimes I share stories that where my son grabbed everything. I swear I organized all my flowers by color, but now they all mixed up, and I'm not going to do them again. I'm fed up. My son is just growing. He's 7 months. So no, I'm not bothered anyway. Not now. Anyway, so in back of the box on the middle just has like any packed or packaged flower, most of them from Prima, maybe some from Recollection, and this is maybe Roses. I don't not remember. uh yeah, so I keep the flowers in the bottom because I know it's safe for my son. Days later I think I'm going to change the layout again for his safety, of course. Okay, next in this box I have die cuts, or yes, die cuts, and I swear also that they were organized, but maybe my daughter, because I'm sharing her room, so at least I can allow her to use some of my stuff, so die cuts is fine. So yeah, any die cuts I just keep them here, or sometimes I keep like papers, and just I use my scanning cut, to cut it like this tilde one. This is a long sheet. Either I fussy cut them or I just use my scanning cut. Yes, here is also flowers. Yes, back in that time, I used to buy so many flowers, but now I think I stopped. This box I have anything, stickers, alphabet stickers, or any sticker sheets that comes, with paper pads, sometimes like Prima. The third box, anything can goes well with the mixed media. Things need to be altered, things to be really thrown, but just I keep them in case I can, alter them. Also, I have some stamps that goes well with mixed media, like any texture stamp. Also, specialty papers like cork and vinyl or jeans. I keep them here together. On the top, I have my stamps. Before, I have a really lot of stamps, really, really, so many, but luckily I destashed most of them, not most of them, some of them. So I used to organize them by the theme. For example, anything animal related will be stuck together, anything kitchen food related will be together, any flower, and so on and so forth. But now I organize them by brand because I reduce, all of them, so I don't have so many. So I think I have most of the brands. I want to say most, maybe, I'm not sure, but for the brands I know, I have, some of each brand I know. The only thing I want to do is just use them. and this is the plan I'm working on. So this is a quick overview for my fourth or maybe fifth section, I'm not sure. Now moving to the next section, which has, my papers, 12 by 12 paper pad, and ignore the mess on the top. I have this coffee filters for my embossing powder. This is Prima paper, needs to be, tucked in, but I don't have a space. Yes, then next I have these plant pots, and I did video how I cover them or collage them with the paper, Arbormalene paper. So because I don't use them a lot, so I put them here. So first we have glitter pens. I use them sometimes to color small images, then pro markers, then Faber-Castell or Castell markers, brush pen. Here is my cheap brushes. Use them for the glue or anything. Then next I have some brushes, for mixed media or painting. So I put them here. Next, I have resin pieces by Prima. Yes, so the fridge pens, these from Marshall. I thought it's from TJ Maxx, so it's from Marshall's, and some from Amazon. Wooden pieces, and also this is resin by Prima. So in the first drawer, I have anything related to wood veneers or chipboard. So I put them here, and I'm sorry it's not organized. I need really to be organized. But sometimes I get overwhelming and just close the door, close the drawer, sorry. Next, I have here, let's say, embellishments, and it can go also with mixed media. Yes, the paper has fallen. As I said, it needs to be really organized. I will do it someday later. Anyway, so yes, also this drawer has like glasses, flowers, tissues. I love really Jane Davenport style, for drawing. So I have some of her products. Next, what I have? Yes, sequences and some flowers. Usually I don't use sequences a lot. So that's why I don't have a lot. Yes. Here is some stencil. Next, I have some flowers and butterfly, and I remember I organized them, but I don't know why they are messy. And I have here bling stickers, also for albums or mixed media, or also for cards. I have some washi tapes and paper clips, and I don't know, this is stuff I never used it. Next, I have some flowers, and these are organized by color, so orange and yellow, red and yellow, and the last row is some papers, personal papers. So this is a look. Next, I have the die cutting space, and I really wish that I have, another table or big table for die cutting, because this is a section that I really love and I used a lot, but this is the space, I had for my Big Shot. I love Big Shot. I have Big Shot Plus, and I really, really love Big Steel Rules die. I'm not sure if this is the correct name. So yes, I love to buy them because I feel that they will live for me really for the long run. I had here a lamp, but I removed the cap, so it has more light. Yes, and this painting, or I think this is sewing. I'm not sure. I bought it from Beijing when I was in China. Basically, this represents something called Hutong. I don't know. Our tour guide told us about these poor neighborhoods. They were ruled by the emperor, and sometimes it was a sad story, so I don't remember it, and I don't want to say things that I'm not sure about, but it's about something called Hutong. I remember this name. Anyway, my husband took this picture for me, 2013. Yes, 2013. Okay, in this section I have things for photography, when backdrops, when I take pictures from my cards. Below I have my scanning cut, and I know this is really embarrassing to show you that I squeeze things in between because I don't have space. And in this drawer I have some wood veneer, also the letters. This is from Prima. And I have anything metals also here by Prima, most of it by Prima and Tim Holtz. So yes, I keep it here. There is no space anyway. Okay, and here I have this package for nautical theme. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or I'm going to destash it, so I just keep it here. Now let's come for my favorite and beloved corner. This is the coloring and art supplies. So I have this jar for the watercolors. Here is what do you call it, watercolor powders. Here is Prismacolors and mixed with polychromos. Put them here. I have here watercolor Daniela Smith and Arteza. Also in these pans, also what Daniel Smith watercolor, and I did video about it. I will try to link and did a card and suggest a video. I have Inktense watercolor pencil, polychromos, chameleon pencil, Caran d'Ache pencil, and Arteza gouache. This is my palette mixing color, and this is Sky Nights, I don't know, watercolors, Dr. P.H. Martin's. Then I have the small watercolor pens. I don't know how to pronounce this brand. This is Sennelier watercolors, and I have this gold. I just bought it separately. I think this is from no, I don't remember. Okay, Jane Davenport watercolor, Sheminka, and Art Philosophy liquid watercolors. And in these two cups I have my expensive brushes and less expensive brushes. So I separate them. I don't know why, but I tend to, because maybe it's natural hair. And as I said, this is the cheapest one, the package that has like 30 brushes for $10 or something. Also, I have this plant, pots, and I put this my real brush pens and some Tombow markers. So this is the section for the watercolors. Moving to the Copic markers. So I have the whole collection of Copic markers. I have original and I have the sketch. And the original, I bought it by mistake. Back then I was in Saudi Arabia. Then when I ordered, I thought I ordered the sketch one. But it turned out, original. So they told me you return it back to us and you pay the shipping. And I said, come on. I mean, I remember I paid like $350 and the shipping was $100. So I said, no, I will keep it. No problem. But it's like a marker, regular alcohol-based marker. Also, I have some other brands for alcohol markers, which I'm going to do a series for this as an alternative for Copic, because I got a lot of question about it, about the Copic, that it's expensive or hard to get them, for example, in Saudi Arabia or in Egypt or somewhere. So I'd like to look to these brands, and I will be doing like, like a review about them as an alternative for Copic. And I have this cute unicorn and has my name. Yeah. Okay. Next I have this. Moving down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sure I make you dizzy. I have here my ribbons, my trims, any fabric thing will be here. I don't use that much. And here, excuse me, I have things to be altered, like album, boxes, bags. I keep them here also to be altered. Usually I don't use this section. That's why it's, stuck in the end. So, yeah. Okay, moving to the next section, I have here all my colored stock and my papers, watercolor papers, to be here, and Yupo paper also. Here I have also some of my stamps and dies. They are organized by brand, MFT, so on and so forth. Okay, so here in the first drawer I have my paper punches. Next I have my glitter tapes and enamel dots, and that's my favorite. That's why I like to use them more than Novo drops. I don't know, what is this? Some stuff. Yeah, some stuff, washi tape, glitter, I don't know. This is empty. Yes, I will be putting the nautical theme here, papers and accessories. And here is all my stencils. Now let's see my desk. This is my desk, and excuse the messy, as I was planning to film some videos and cards for Eid. I filmed this craft room like a month ago, and now I'm just doing the voiceover. And I filmed, yes, and I have a big window, and I used a shower curtain. This is advice by a photography. She said use shower curtain, you know, to mute I don't know if this is the right word, the light from the sun. Yeah. So I have, here is my camera for filming with a tripod, and here's some, you know, photo drops, and I have another camera for taking pictures. Of course, you don't need two cameras, but I am a lazy lady, because for filming I have different setting than when I take pictures. So I don't want every time that I change the setting, because you know, back and forth. I don't want to do that. Also, I have here my lenses, different lenses, if I want to, you know, shoot or do a close-up pictures. Okay, here is okay, for any scraps, so I keep them in a pouches, for every pouches. So I have one for the white cardstock, one for the glitter, one for the colored cardstock, and one for the, you know, with any leftover from alcohol, inks, or basically anything will be in the other, or in the fourth pouches. So I have to look for the pouches first, or for my scraps, before I take a new card or a new paper. Here is, yes, my A2 card size. Here is the remote for the cameras. And yes, and if you would like to know a video how I take pictures and how I do edit them, please write me in the comment below, and I will do a full video about editing and taking pictures. Yes, here some stamps and dies. I got them so I want to make a card for Al-Eid, but I just made one card. I didn't have a time, or I was busy. I don't remember, you know. Family comes first. Anyway, so I have, here is the towels, you know, for coloring, and I have a perfume. I love perfume so much, and I have to have a perfume next to me. This is my, I don't know, carousel, and has all the tools and scissors. This is my next table or desk, and I have my laptop. And also, if you're following me on Instagram, I share the story when my daughter and my son just pour, you know, a glass of, you know, water with the color, with the soap, and they ruin my laptop. Yeah, the keyboards are not working anymore. Anyway, I will leave the link for my Instagram. I would love to see you over there. So down I have, you know, my paper trimmer, scoreboard, and this is like a tripod for photo drops, not photo drops, or backdrops for photography. And the red ball, this is one for my foot, because I have plantar fascia. So yeah, while crafting I just try to relax my foot. Yes, this here where I keep the track of the colors I have. Has like Distress ink and Distress oxide and my Altenew inks. Here I have the box like glue gun, heat tool, and this is my Tim Holtz mat. It got dirty and I don't know how to clean it really, so just keep it down there. So I have the bed also here, but this is for my daughter. Sorry for this diaper box, but it has things that I need to destash, or I don't want it anymore. So in my desk I have like 6 compartments. So the first one has anything related to what do you call it, embossing powder. Here I have my Distress Oxide, the full collection, and some, you know, sponge. Down I have anything related to glue, and I am sorry for this one, I'm gonna remove it. This is the charger for my laptop. Yes, I just put it. Yes, so here is the glue, and my favorite glue is Glossy Accent by Ranger. I really love this product so much. Yes, as I said, this is the box where I put things that I don't want anymore or I'm not using anymore, and I destash the whole box. I'm lazy to do really go product by product. Sometimes I do that, but I really prefer that I put everything together full of tools. If you're interested, just let me know. I hope I can film the Destash one for this box. Okay, so moving, yes, I have here my Distress inks, I have the full collection of the cubes, and I really love the bigger size. But I don't know, I started with the mini, so I have, as I said, the full collection, and I have the bigger size also, but not the full collection, and some re-inkers, as you see here. Put them back. Next, I have my Altenew inks. I really love them so much, so I decided to invest and buy the whole collection, or the whole colors, but still. Next, I have here my inks. My basic is like black inks. Usually they are Memento inks and VersaFine and Gina K no line coloring inks. Down here I have my planners and my notebooks. This Katie, I bought it from Michael's, and I bought here the tape, and here is the foam tape. Also, I put here the dies that I grabbed the most, so I put it near to me, and I will put this in the middle so I can show you exactly what's inside it. So I divided into 4 sections. So I have this pouch has any word die or sentiment die. So I put it here. And next, this is, I don't know what, maybe here flowers die, maybe. Here I have the imposing folders, here sentiment stamp, and this, here divided into 2 elements. The basic, dies like the rectangle and circle, and the second one, as I'm showing you now, this is the elements as a decoration elements or decorative elements for my cards, like sky, like trees, like mountains, this type of die, so I can make a scene for my card. And in this section I have the basics like rectangle dies and circle and these stuff. And in the second tray I have only baby wipes. And the third row I have anything related to foil, so I have my foil, my laminator, and my transfer gel. So here we come to the end. This is like a quick view for my my crafty corner. I know it is not that best, Pinterest, Instagram-y kind of craft room, but this is what I have, and this is what I like. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it till 33 minutes, I really appreciate your time. It's really precious. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your crafty friends. Maybe I can inspire one to do or start cleaning their craft room, because I know it's like overwhelming. Or maybe they can take an idea of how to organize something, maybe. Again, thank you so much for sticking with me all this time. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Bye.